do this. I can do. Come here. I gotta show you something. It really hurts my neck. Don't start it.
We're trying to get Bella outside. Something we have to deal with every time we're filming. Go!
Where are you?
You're sniffing nothing!
You can't walk that direction. You can't look that way and then just move.
Dogs are the only creatures that walk diagonally.
No, she acts like she's just gonna glide.
Go!
Hey guys, Lexstyle here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
For Punk Rock Blues.
I don't know the intro of these. How do we do
This
this?
is DC Theatrical Earth.
Number 5.
Number 5. This is Phase 2.
Yeah.
Year 1.
Phase 2, Year 1.
We're not going to explain the years, the rules. You've been through 4 years of this.
Yeah.
Which was 2 weeks for you. We're going to hop
But
right in.
IRL, 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been filming these. We're going to get right into it because you know the rules. You know how everything works.
We're going over there.
We're going over there.
And then we'll be back over here.
Do you want to make a prediction for who I have? Because you always do. I'm not good at predicting you, but...
Green Arrow 2.
Okay.
Batman 2.
Okay.
And a Dick Grayson movie. Because I don't think you had one of those in your year
Just
1.
a Dick Grayson movie.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll do Robin or Nightwing because you've been doing weird stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez Louise.
Well, we're going to move over there after he doesn't trip. Okay, I'm here.
I'm here.
Hey.
We've done this a lot.
You know where I've been in my Phase 1, so
This is an arm.
Yeah, I got a really weird thing right there.
It's on camera.
I'm just gonna skim past mine. I won't even say
Green Arrow, oh, okay.
I said I wasn't gonna say that's a different phase. Whoa, brand new slide.
Phase 2!
It says Phase 2. I mean, technically every time I would announce new slides.
Yes.
But Phase 2, you said it was gonna be Green Arrow 2.
I guess. I was just guessing, like,
was your pick.
early ones.
It's Wonder Woman, the Amazing Amazon, which apparently is a nickname for her that I've never heard before.
You never heard that?
Never heard that.
Wow.
So I named it that.
It's R-rated.
It is R.
Oh.
I forgot it was R. That's what it caught me off guard. I was like,
saw
what?
one word.
Which one word?
Gestapo.
Oh, okay. That's an okay word for you to see. 23 years have passed since Diana Prince has met her husband, Steve Trevor, during the Great War.
Oh, they're married.
Yeah. I am skipping the stupid World War I origin story. We've seen it in yours. We saw it in the real thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Steve Trevor storyline fan anyways. He's married. Okay. Alongside him as a captain, she serves as a nurse for the U.S. forces in World War II now. It's World War II.
Why is she a nurse?
That's her origin.
Really?
Yeah. So what happened, I read her origin, so after she saved Steve Trevor, she met a nurse named Diana Prince.
She killed her.
No. You ready for this baffling origin story?
Okay.
So she met her. Well, guess what? Diana Prince, they looked identical. What? Well, her fiance was like injured or something, or they were poor, and they wanted to move to like Guatemala or something, but they didn't have the money and resources.
Okay.
So Wonder Woman, in an attempt to stay in the army to help heal Steve Trevor because he was injured during battle, she took the identity of Diana Prince, while letting Diana Prince, the real one, she gave her all her money that she had earned from some war prize or something, and like sent her to the whatever country her and her fiance went.
Okay. I get
really
it. Continue.
Meanwhile, and I imagine this is a meanwhile.
Yeah.
Not in the movie because it's R and it wouldn't make sense. Paula von Gunther has just been promoted to the Nazi rank of Baroness and lead agent of the Gestapo. She is also gifted the powers of superhuman strength, high jumping, and speed, while previously already becoming a master of hand-to-hand combat. She begins her reign of Baroness, or as Baroness, I guess you could say, invading towns, massacring its residents, but keeping the women as tortured slaves, forcing them to be Nazi spies. That's the part where it gets its R rated, is there's a lot of weird women beating shit. No rape, just a lot of shitty gritty war. It's a gritty war film. After a U-boat attack from the Nazis to a coastal U.S. base, Paula kidnaps all of the nurses, Diana included. Diana escapes using her powers as Wonder Woman, a hero only heard about in fables from World War I. So she's known because like that was a thing of like, oh, this Wonder Woman saved the day back in the day. Yeah.
Okay.
She helps save all the nurses while also releasing some prisoners of war, those being Captain Johnny Cloud, Gunner, Sarge, Captain Storm, and Ona Thompson. This ragtag...
Never heard of any of them.
Well, this ragtag group dubs themselves the Losers and begins to fight alongside Diana in her fight against the Baroness. It's the original Losers. They invade Nazi Germany as Paula orders a bombardment attack. I used that as a pun because it's like a bombing attack.
Yeah.
Airstrike, that's the word. Couldn't remember the
Are
word.
those the characters in the movie?
No, that's the original Team of the Losers from World War II.
Oh.
That the new one's based off of. Yeah.
Okay.
Bombardment meant airstrike. I forgot the word airstrike. It's a bunch of bombs fall, okay?
Yes.
Storm is injured in the attack, losing his eye and develops amnesia. That just happens from the comics, so I threw it in.
That's such a comic book thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I hurt my eye, so I have amnesia.
No, they're two different, or two unrelated injuries, but they had, well, he suffered from amnesia already, but then he also, in parentheses, just said he lost an eye from a bomb attack. Diana captures Paula, who reveals she was only working for the Nazis because they had her daughter captive. Diana brings Paula and her daughter back to Themyscira to start a new life. There's a lot of Amazon or Themyscira in the Baroness's backstory, so I was like, hey, she's actually good. I'm doing that kind of ending. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. You know. End credits, a modern-day army troop is shown with an older Trevor in command while Diana's still a nurse beside him. So that pretty much just shows, hey, she is around. She didn't do Justice League or anything, but that she is present day.
Yeah.
Steve's a little bit older, but I think I'm going to do something where it's like he's not as old as he would be because he's from World War One.
Yeah.
So I think there's some kind of, you know, Amazon influence of how he's younger still.
Lazarus Pit.
Sure, yeah, but the Amazon version.
Okay.
So we got Wonder Woman, we got Baroness Paula von Gunther, we got all the losers there.
Yeah.
We got Steve Trevor and Gerda. I didn't name her there because of room, but her daughter's name is Gerda.
Oh.
So.
She a baby?
No, she's just like probably as old enough as the tortured slaves.
Oh, okay. So wait, she's torturing people, and then
Yeah,
at the
she's
end,
torturing women. But it was
She's
yeah,
like,
it's a whole her
it's like,
origin.
it's not my fault.
Her or
It wasn't.
They
me.
had her daughter. She was following orders.
She's like, listen, it's my bad.
It wasn't me.
It's
It's
like, this one's on me.
it's a lot of hypnotism. This is her backstory. I keep the movies like I've said. My movies are very villain origin heavy, as like everyone knows the stories of these characters. So I'm trying to pump out more villains.
I get it.
And I wanted to include the losers, the original ones. There's one character.
It's just so funny that she's torturing women, and then she's at the end. She's like, "It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault."
It's remorse. So
That's so funny.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go back and then we'll switch to you.
Okay, so this is my phase 2.
Slide.
So starting off with Arrow and Canary 2. My numbering's a little bit different. It's phase 2, film 1, and then 13th film overall.
Okay. That's fine. I'll add that.
So, Roy Harper has taken up the mantle of Arsenal and is in a pursuit of Slipknot. He's a goofy character that I wanted to include. He's, taking him down with ease. Oliver and Dinah disapprove of Roy becoming a hero, especially after his run-in with Professor Pig, causing Roy to leave home.
Yeah.
He just, runs away,
Yeah.
okay? Harvey Bullock has recently retired from the GCPD and moved back to Star City to be closer to Oliver and Dinah. Now, if you remember, in Arrow and Canary, the first one, Harvey Bullock's like, hey, I'm moving to Gotham City, right?
Okay, I don't remember.
So, I forgot that I wanted to include that in the plot line, because originally Arrow and Canary was supposed to come before the Batman,
Okay.
so then it would have made sense, like, oh, he moved to Gotham because then he was going to be in the Batman movie.
The Batman is what you opened with.
Yes, he was going to be in the Batman movie also, so for continuity, but I just kind of forgot about that, so now he's just moving back.
You couldn't just delay this one and do a Batman sequel first, did some Batman stuff?
No,
with
you'll
Bullock?
understand.
Okay.
You'll understand. Okay? So, Arrow considers retiring from being a hero after the battle with Darkseid, but he's convinced to stick with it from Canary. So, on a nightly patrol, Arrow and Canary are confronted by King Shark and Orca, who put up a fight, but they both escape. Okay?
Pulling one of my cards.
Yeah, also right here. It's revealed that Shark and Orca are working for Onomatopoeia, who murders Harvey Bullock in his own home. Angered by the loss of his friend, Arrow goes on a rampage to solve the crime. Onomatopoeia sends Shark and Orca to attack Arrow while he goes after Canary, killing her with a bullet to the face.
Whoa.
Yeah. So then, distraught over the death of his friend and now his love, Arrow tracks down Onomatopoeia and engages him in hand-to-hand combat before fatally stabbing him in the heart with an arrow. Okay? Then the end credits is Oliver hangs up his bow, putting his suit away, and then he puts his mask in a cigar box, closing it, and he puts it in his closet. Couldn't write that because of space, but he retires.
Got it.
Okay? Super grim movie.
Yeah.
Especially, you come off the ending of Justice League Part
That's
2,
right,
which
so
is really sad.
sad.
And now it's like, starting the year really sad.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I can't talk about that yet. We're just saving
Oh,
that,
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
We're just moving on to mine. I chose the worst pants for recordings. These are my pants that fall down. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Film 2 of Phase 2. It's The Losers.
Huh.
This is the modern Losers, not the Losers catching in Wonder Woman.
Not a sequel.
No.
Huh.
Not the World War II Losers.
No. I mean, you haven't done a sequel yet.
Oh. I kind of did this like your Doom Patrol, where I just briefly the plot up here. Special Forces team betrayed and left for dead by their agent handler Max in the 90s. Out for revenge and to clear their names, they reformed the Losers and bring the fight against the CIA, and mainly Max, who now has massive influence in the former, being the CIA. I think I used that word correctly, and the U.S. government. I want to clarify, because it was a little weird as I wrote it. When I say they reformed the Losers, they're not reforming, hey, we heard about those tag team from the 40s, this is them. Yes. This is reforming them. The characters we have here, this is exactly like the movie that already got made. That's why it's so loose. We got Lieutenant Colonel Franklin Clay, the leader, always in a tieless black suit and
that's a great movie, so why do you need to remake it?
You remade Aquaman, you've remade so many of them. I want to do Losers. Remember when I called and he was like, hey, can we do Vertigo?
Yeah.
It was because I wrote this.
Okay.
Captain William Roke, the second in command with a large scar down his face, frequently fights with his collection of knives and daggers and also lets his thirst for money get in the way of the groups and his motivations.
Yeah.
Captain Jake Jensen, the hacker with a mouth. He is able to crack all but the most encryption algorithms with ease.
That's Chris Evans.
Yeah. Sergeant Carlos Cougar Alvarez.
He's my favorite.
The sniper in a cowboy hat, morose and laconic due to a traumatic accident in Afghanistan.
He's my favorite character.
Sergeant Linwood Pooch Porteous, the pilot that's good behind any wheel, with a whole family despite being on the run. Laid back but mocked for talking in the third person. Then we have Aisha Al-Fadhil.
That's Zoe Saldana.
Yes, the loose cannon tagging along to kill Max. An expert in all combat, mainly melee, finds killing to be easier rather than leaving survivors behind. I forgot to write the word behind, apparently. End credit scene, an Arkham transport bus is shown ditched with its tires slashed out.
Huh.
It's just on the side of the road, tires are slashed.
Okay.
Mainly because, like, I didn't want to do a lot of crazy universe-heavy stuff with the end credit scenes. It's like, I mean, Losers is a fantastic movie. I'm going to watch it tonight after we get done filming.
Oh, really? You just watched it like a year ago.
I never finished it, actually. I didn't get very far. I think the disc skipped or something. I don't know. So I want to leave this as a perfect film. It's also like, people going in are going to be like, he's making Losers. It's weird. It's going to be in that universe.
It's the same movie.
No, because that movie doesn't exist. Also,
it does.
With my cliffhangers, this is it's probably a weird marketing, but I don't care how you do it in your DC, you're thin, or how it happens in real life.
Yeah.
But I like to think that in my universe, where I have all these rights and everything, I was going to mention this at the start, but I forgot. You know how like Marvel like announces like here's the next 4 years of films and we know what's coming? I don't do that, so you don't find out what movie's coming next till an end credit scene.
Oh, so you don't do marketing?
No, until we got like 3 months to crack down. People are going to see them, obviously. But it's
crazy.
Like, I just like that cliffhanger aspect. Just in my mind. It probably isn't like that, but just in my mind.
Okay.
So, it's the Losers. No PNG photo of the Losers. Not surprising, though.
Yeah.
So, I just put that in. Characters?
I thought Jock worked on it.
Losers and Max. Yeah, you know who these are people, this duo is? Andy Diggle Jock. Green Arrow year 1. This is what landed.
Jock's worked on a lot of stuff.
This is what landed them year 1.
Okay.
Or maybe year 1 landed in this. I think it was the other. I don't know. Cool. We'll go to yours.
Well, this might have been a creator. That was probably a creator-owned since it was on Vertigo. Do you want to take a gander at what? Do you want to take a guess at what you think my year 2 is going to be? Because I honestly don't remember what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are the 3 people you guessed for me? Green Arrow, Batman, and some Nightwing movie. You've already done like 2 Nightwing movies, haven't you?
No, I only did the one.
Oh. I don't know if you're going to do Batman and Nightwing in 1 year. So, we got Green Arrow already. Is it a villain finally?
No.
No.
Click next. I think it's... Yeah, okay. It's my Wonder Woman sequel.
Okay.
It's
Shut up, Ellen.
Wonder Woman, Thy Blood Betray.
Wow, is that an actual title?
No, that's original. What do you think of that, right off the bat?
Pretty cool. Very,
What do you think it means?
Oh, it's probably some Themyscira, I see her name right away, so it's probably like a mom betray thing. Family betrayal. I just threw a 3. She shouldn't be barking. I like it, if I may, because it reminds me of Uncharted.
Oh, wow.
It would be like a cool Uncharted chapter.
So Diana returns home to Themyscira Hero after having defeated both Ares and Darkseid, even though those were like 60 years apart or whatever. Hippolyta, who scolded her daughter for leaving, now commends her bravery and sacrifice in saving Earth.
Right, she didn't like
Diana's best friend Artemis throws her a celebration for which every Amazon attends. Mala, once a close ally of Diana, has grown jealous of all the attention that Diana receives. Mala sneaks away to Hippolyta's quarters, strangling her to death. Hippolyta is Diana's mom.
She's asleep, I imagine?
Oh, she's awake.
Oh, she's just... Okay.
I mean, they're friends.
Are they all at the Amazon party, but then her own mother?
Yeah, Hippolyta, she's like, oh, Diana, I gotta step away for a second, or whatever. Okay? Artemis walks in on Mala covering up the murder and reports her to Diana. Diana imprisons Mala, but Mala escapes after killing her guards. Okay? Mala goes to South America where she meets Giganta and Cheetah, who she hires along with Knockout to help her attack Themyscira. Okay. Mala and her team lead an assault on Themyscira where Diana, Artemis, and the Amazons must fight to protect their homeland. The end credits is Batman consoles Diana over the death of her mother, ending with them kissing. Because I like when Batman and Wonder Woman are a thing.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Where's the flashback?
Oh, it's not in the thing, but you know it would happen because he died. He's a dead character. You know it would happen. Superheroes are always
Doesn't
like,
have to be dead.
I
didn't make him dead. It's weird. Thy blood betrayed, but yet Mala's a friend.
Yeah, but I mean, Themyscirans, they're all like, oh, we're sisters, and
okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
We're going on to my third movie a year.
Yeah. I hope it's a sequel.
You hope?
I hope so.
It's Batman: A Death in the Family. It says another R rating.
Can you go put her on the bed first? I like your Batman picture.
Yeah, I figured we were supposed to switch it up every time, so I switched. You didn't. It's R again.
Yeah.
Against you, or to the chagrin of you.
Yes, to my chagrin.
4 years have passed since Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson have become the dynamic duo. Dick, now an adult, like recently, barely legal, is fed up with the lack of responsibility given to him by Bruce and tells him to get a new Robin.
Wow.
Yeah. Months pass, just because I want to.
Okay.
As Bruce is now alongside Jason Todd as the new Robin. Months pass as Bruce is now alongside Jason Todd as the new Robin, who is in search for the biological. I retyped that for his biological mother. We don't go into the fact that he didn't know.
No, that's a comic book.
Yeah, but
he's looking for the biological mother.
He thought Catherine Todd was his biological mother. It's not. We didn't go into it because months just passed. Whatever.
Oh, don't touch the screen, bad boy.
Batman is working closely with Commissioner Jim Gordon on the case because they're both detectives.
Yeah.
The new duo make quick work of prison-escaped Burt Weston, otherwise known as Film Freak. He's back, trying new tactics to thwart Gotham City. As Weston's transport van is making its way...
that your name is Burt Weston.
His name is Burt Weston.
Oh.
It's named after Burt Ward and Adam West.
Yeah,
I explained this when I had him last time.
Oh, you didn't tell me his name last time.
I didn't say it in the script, it's in the characters, and I explained it off camera. I did tell you that, though.
I don't remember.
Well, anyways, people, Burt Ward, Adam West combined, because he's a 60s character.
Burt Weston.
Burt Weston.
Get it?
As Weston's transport van is making its way back to Arkham, feline villainous Catwoman slashes out the tires and sends the van ditch-bound. So that exact shot that we got in Losers is the exact shot of this. Cool. The back doors open on Film Freak, who receives a bullet to the head courtesy of Joker, who laughs maniacally alongside Catwoman. No dancing allowed.
Thank you.
So literally, this is like the doors open. No. I mean, like the doors open and Film Freak looks up and his head just explodes with a bullet. Turns around, boom, Joker.
And Joker's.
Batman and Robin put their search for Todd's mom on hold as Joker and Catwoman are deemed Gotham's biggest threats. Okay. This is like Clark Kent printing in the Daily Bugle. Hey.
Yeah.
There's Daily Planet? Which one's he? He's Planet.
Daily Planet.
Daily Planet. Hey, Baron Sunday. That guy's a big threat. This is actually a big threat.
Is he the one to stop Superman once and for all? Who's Superman? Oh, he's a superhero that's going to debut in a couple days. Don't worry about it.
Deemed biggest threat. Stirring a fight with a duo, Catwoman distracts Batman with infatuation as Joker is able to kidnap Robin. Yeah.
He holds these things.
He holds Robin hostage in the abandoned Ace Chemical and reveals that he is the one that Batman let fall in the acid 4 years prior. Remember the Red Hood game?
Yeah, I remember.
Cool. He beats Robin endlessly with a crowbar as Batman arrives to stop him. However, Batman is too late as the last remains of Ace explode at the hands of Joker, killing Jason Todd. A distraught Bruce clouds his focus as he holds back the light. So Joker got away.
Yes.
As he holds the lifeless Todd as the shot fades to black. So you just see Batman, that iconic scene of him walking out, fade to black, and movie end.
I can't wait to comment on this in the year
Cool.
interview.
End credits. Cyborg is working on repairs with his dad as Dick approaches inquiring about a new team. This is a very fuck Batman Robin or Dick Grayson. If you
That's
see,
crazy because he's like, you were on the Justice League. Do you want to join the Teen Titans?
Well, remember he quit because he's like, I can't be in a team right now. I'm too busted up. And so now Dick's like, hey, if you notice here, Nightwing. Yeah. I forgot to change that. He's not supposed to be Nightwing yet. Yeah. He was supposed to come and stop Joker as Bruce was grieving.
Are you gonna do a Rick Grayson movie?
It was supposed to be him holding Robin, as in like the background, like it's slowly you see him somber, but in the background, Nightwing's like beating the shit out of Joker.
Yeah,
like a cool little scene. Then I was like, no, I'm ending this Justice League Part 2 style. Bruce is just gonna hold Todd, fade to black, movie end, and then this is a very fuck Batman moment. So yeah. And we get Film Freak back. I don't know if you remember. And also very important, Catwoman, name not revealed.
Oh.
It's very important. I don't know if you remember a couple videos ago or something, I mentioned Film Freak. I think it was in my Justice League, because I was like, you'll notice that a past villain, Film Freak, is not here.
Yeah.
I have plans for him. That's how I wanted Joker to debut. I just was like, Film Freak, he's a Catwoman villain, so I'll throw Catwoman in to work with her. Yeah. I want Joker just boom, kill him, because it would make sense that the whole Arkham thing.
Nice.
So that's my movie. You can't comment yet. We'll move on to yours.
All right, it's going into my last year. Do you want to guess what it is? Or my last film. Do you want to guess what it is?
I really don't think it's Cyborg. But I also think, I don't know, maybe it's someone goofy. Maybe you're like, you know what? He's done some goofy shit.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh,
I'm making a wild continuity change that will probably upset people.
I just want to say I forgot to mention this.
You're wearing Batman socks.
I wore my Batman socks for this. I can't. Hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What's showing them? Okay.
Whatever.
All right, if you want to click over.
I might say like Blue Beetle, just because recent and we're probably getting a new one, but continuity change. So.
Superman 2: The Crimes of Krypton, which originally had a different name, The Cries of Krypton.
Oh.
Okay, I'm covering up something.
Yeah.
Don't look.
Okay.
Clark Kent is on a date with his boyfriend, Jimmy Olsen. I made Superman gay. What do you think?
It's crazy.
When Livewire and her newest partner, Toyman, attack Metropolis,
Toyman?
wanting to prove themselves against Superman once again. So Livewire is going to be in every Superman movie.
Oh,
with a different partner.
Okay.
It's a she.
Yeah.
Clark kisses Jimmy and promises he'll be back before flying off to save the day, putting Toyman and Livewire away. The Phantom Zone...
Toyman, you mean?
Yeah. The Phantom Zone, an ancient Kryptonian prison, crashes onto the moon, releasing 3 of Krypton's most dangerous enemies.
Really did a poor job
Brainiac,
putting that picture
Mongol, and General Zod. I mean, I know what the words are, so it doesn't matter. Mongol attacks Metropolis first, leaving destruction in his wake. Superman fights with them and wins, but is left bloody after the fight. Oh, this movie is just a long fight scene. Okay?
So my Justice League?
Your Justice League. Supes tries to send out a Justice League transmit, but is unable to, with only Cyborg receiving the message. Brainiac begins to take over Earth technology, learning all that he can as Cyborg comes to aid Superman. General Zod attacks Superman, with Superman having no choice but to fly into space to deal with Zod. Cyborg battles with Brainiac before being momentarily taken over. Supes flies back to Earth, tangling with Brainiac as Zod returns. Superman does his best to hold them off, but is overpowered. Cyborg comes back to fight, but when he is about to beat Brainiac, he self-destructs. Just as Zod is about to kill Supes, Lex Luthor shows up in a power suit, using kryptonite to kill Zod, vowing to be the only one to take down Superman. The end credits is Clark Kent proposing to Jimmy Olsen, really leaning into the Superman's gay thing. So,
you want to piss off fans?
I just want to piss off so many fans, because I know people would be like, Superman can't be gay, he's in love with Lois Lane. No, he's not. He is in love with Jimmy Olsen in this one.
My favorite part of this movie. Superman!
Yeah.
I love it.
Shows up in a power suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? He kills Zod.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good ending.
Yeah. Leslie Willis is the most boring superhero or supervillain.
I'm pretty sure she's named after people that worked on the show. Because she was created for Superman the animated series.
I forgot it was a female. Then it makes it a little more normal. I imagine a guy, Leslie Willis, I'm Livewire. That's why I got confused. Winslow shot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the year in review.
Okay.
So it's
the year in review.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's cold. But let's get into it. So he goes me first. So first up in this year in phase, more importantly phase, can we get rid of this? No. It's Wonder Woman the Amazing Amazon.
Yeah. I don't know what That's why that kept going off. Okay.
Oh, is it going off?
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that. We talked a lot about Wonder Woman this
Yeah. I don't know what I think about this. It's very different for a Wonder Woman movie,
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I'm not a big Wonder Woman fan. I want to do something different.
It's something different.
I
and
wanted to do the Losers tease. I was like, I'll do World War II.
You did 2 Losers movies in a row.
No opinion on my gritty war
I like.
drama.
I really like the aspect of this woman is torturing other women and for the Nazis, and then at the end she's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to. Like, they had my daughter.
Can I tell you part of her
My
origin
daughter,
story?
she's sick. I didn't mean to be a bad guy."
You don't understand. I have a daughter. She's sick. That makes it okay for me to break the law.
I cut this part from the script, or from the thin, because I ran out of room. But, so, you know, in the comics, you know how easily the Baroness catches Wonder Woman?
Huh.
She handcuffs her to a chair and puts a wood plank against her leg. And she goes, "You can't escape my wood plank!" And then Diana realizes it's wood. I guess she didn't know what was against her. So she goes, "Oh, well, I can break wood. It's fucking wood."
Yeah.
So she breaks the wood. Then there's a kid in a cage. And then so she goes and she's like, "Hey, kid, I'm going to let you go." So she opens the cage. And then, like, the boy runs away. And then, like, boom, Baroness is behind her at gunpoint. And again, just a normal bullet for Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I got you again, Wonder Woman." And I think she shoots the boy. I think. And then that's when, like, yeah. It's
Well, that would hurt Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
She's not bulletproof.
Yeah. These are cuffs.
Yeah, she's just
Also,
slightly
for
impervious.
some reason, so she's like a Nazi.
Yeah.
And then she just has, all her powers are Themysciran. Like, she has bracelets.
Okay.
Like, yeah, she, like, I guess they were, I don't know, it's a weird origin. They eventually are friends, so, but that's why I did the thing at the end.
Okay. The Losers.
It's the Losers.
It's
so,
like
it's
you said with the Doom Patrol. It's like it's just the plot's just the Losers. So it's like I liked
great.
the Losers movie.
Yeah.
So if you just do that,
Yeah, and if
make
you
it your
want to
own,
know
you know?
what I made, watch The Losers, and then just in picture a van in a ditch. Because
Yeah.
that's the end credit scene. But
so
we
of
love-
course I like the
Yeah,
Losers.
we love
That's a
it.
good movie.
Yeah.
I've never read the comic. And then this one. So I love A Death in the Family and I love
Yeah.
Batman. This is a
Stop.
great story to This is a great story to adapt for live action.
Yeah.
My one problem with it, and I think this is because you don't know the storyline.
Oh, I know the story, I just changed it.
Okay, so his mom
Yeah.
is kidnapped by the Joker. That's
Oh.
the motivation for Jason going after the Joker to find his mom.
Oh.
And see, you took that out, and so it's them looking for Jason's mom, and then all of a sudden they're like, "All right, let's stop and go after the Joker," and then he gets killed. So there's just that never happens.
Yeah.
So that him not meeting his mom is even sadder.
Yeah. I wasn't really going to put in the mom stuff, but then I didn't have anything for Gordon to do, and I really wanted Gordon to have a presence in the
Yeah.
movie. So I'm like, he's going to be... I picture this to be like he's in Holes. Remember when they're searching for Zero's mom?
Mm-hmm.
He's like that guy. He's just like, I'll look for her, and he's over there buddy with Batman.
Okay.
Yeah, so the mom stuff doesn't have to happen. Yeah, Joker is... I'm making Joker to be the most vicious villain in the... Like, he's the most deadly
Who do you think is the most vicious villain I've had so far?
Ares.
Really?
No, I don't know. All I know is, like,
Professor Pig?
yeah.
He cut off Roy Harper's arm.
Joker, everything he appears in will be R. That's all I could say. He could appear in Adam too, and it'll be R because he's gonna be. That's why I wanted his intro scene is to blow the brains out of films where he's like, "Whoa, this guy's insane." Also, if you realize that Batman wasn't there to hear the reveal of Joker being the one that fell in the pit, Jason got to hear that, then dies, so he still has that against Batman.
Okay.
Cool.
So we switched to mine?
Yeah.
Awesome. So he's doing my year in review now.
Feels like home.
So I started with Aaron Canary 2.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't like this movie.
Really?
You kill Canary.
Yeah.
You end Green Arrow.
Yeah.
The best character you have.
Okay.
Bullock dies without a Gotham then.
Okay. Do you think Green Arrow's the best character I have because I've put a lot of detail into his life in 2 movies?
No, because he's the best DC character.
Oh, okay.
That's why I think
He's just your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought there'd be more to the end credit scene where you're like in a cigar box. I was trying to think what that alludes to, and I was like, that's not really a teaser or anything. He's just over.
He's
You
just
did two
over.
movies. You couldn't even give the guy a trilogy. He deserves it all, and you're giving
You don't
him
think
two
I have a
movies.
plan?
Well, you probably do. I don't know. Just Bullock didn't get anything, and that ticks me off, even though I didn't really remember him going to Gotham then. Shark and Orca, they're weirdos. You know how I feel about them. I just told you about that.
Yeah.
You included on
King Shark showed up in Harley Quinn season 1 also, and I was like, oh, weird. I put him in
Yeah.
my movie.
It is cool that Onomatopoeia is there, because I love Onomatopoeia.
I only used him because you did.
And I guess killing Canary with a good villain like that does work, but like, ugh. It's disappointing. It's a disappointing film.
Can I
I
tell
walk
you,
out of that-
originally, Canary was going to die in Justice League 2,
Yeah.
and it was going to be a 3-part funeral at the end. I literally changed that so I could put her death in this movie.
I would leave this theater just disappointed. It's a disappointment. I want to see it. You better release just like a, Black Widow died and then like, well, we'll put her movie out after.
Yeah.
I better get a goddamn Bullock film. I want a Harvey Bullock film.
Grizzled
now.
Harley
Yeah.
Bullock, him smoking cigars.
In between. Move on. Next movie.
Okay.
Ugh, this one pissed me off.
Wonder Woman, Thy Blood Betray. First off, what do you think of the title?
We talked about it. It's an Uncharted chapter name.
Thank you.
I mean, it isn't. Maybe it is. I don't remember all of them, but it's awesome. It would start like an Uncharted game. I don't know. What? I don't like Wonder Woman that much. I said
Yeah.
that, and this movie is just...
I don't really either.
No, it's very basic Wonder Woman, so I guess it's a good film.
Thank you.
The Mala stuff is like, okay, it's weird that she's just kind of walking around killing people. That seems to be her motivation is
Yeah.
she's jealous that she saved a different part of the world. So
Yes.
she's like, well, I'm going to walk around and kill people then. Like that's her thing.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Batman and Diana getting together. Because my Batman is always like... I mean, obviously I'm going to start doing some Catwoman stuff.
Okay.
But my Batman to me is just like, fuck bitches. I just want to be Batman. And also, didn't you do a whole Batman Catwoman thing in his movie? Wasn't it like a huge part of the story is that they were together?
Did I?
Yeah. Did you forget what... I saw that in Chris. He was like, they were together the entire movie. I don't think they broke up. So he's just kissing this lady. He's a white...
Well, people...
He's a white male using a female's grief to get the puss. I think it's good for Wonder Woman.
Thank you.
But like I said, Mala's just kind of walking around with the mascara, and then like,
Yeah.
eventually Giganta and Cheetah show up.
And Knockout.
Or they go, yeah, Knockout. When Knockout comes, can Nicki Minaj's verse in Knockout with Lil Wayne play?
Fuck it. Kick the
Yeah.
bucket. Yeah, okay.
Oh, fuck it. Give me that damn bucket. Next movie.
Superman
Yeah.
2, The Crimes of Krypton.
It's really confusing me with the 15 and stuff. 'Cause
Oh.
I keep seeing it, they read his dates, and I'm like, these are some weird release dates. You had to do Toy Man. I should have seen it coming. You wouldn't stop talking
Yeah.
about Toy Man.
Yeah.
You throw a lot in here. I mean, you got
Thank you.
Brainiac, you have Toy Man, you have Zod,
Thank you.
Super Mayor Lex Luthor,
Yes.
Um,
Cameo.
cameo, but important. Jimmy Olsen's there. I think it would have been better if Jimmy proposed to Clark. You want to flip that just because it's Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
More characteristic of Jimmy Olsen to propose to Clark. I
Nah,
think.
I'm going.
You're
leaning
going that Clark is
hardcore.
more in love with Jimmy than Jimmy is Clark, and I don't like that. I don't care about the gay thing. I really don't, because it's Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. I find that fine. If it was a different character, if you're like, oh, he's dating Pete Ross. Is the last name?
Yeah,
Ross?
he died in the first.
That's true.
remember?
But I mean,
But Superman didn't know about
I'm
it.
using this as an example. Like, if you would have said Perry White, I would have been like, oh, that's stupid. But the fact that it's Jimmy Olsen, I'm okay with. This is Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. But I want Jimmy proposing to him. This was my favorite of your year, mainly because your year pissed me off. But I think it's pretty... Oh, yeah, Cyborg's there, and you don't like him.
Yeah, I had Cyborg show.
I don't like...
Because he's only gonna just show up
Yeah.
randomly and stuff.
He doesn't blow up in every film you put him in. In
No.
all my films, he gets...
Brainiac blows up.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, Brainiac is.
But Cyborg doesn't get blown up by Brainiac.
No.
I mean, I think in every single movie I've had Cyborg and he's blown up. Because remember,
yeah,
Ron
he
blows
blows
him up, and then he comes back with a new suit, and then in
Yeah.
Justice League he gets destroyed by Gizmo. Yeah, I like this one, but Cyborg blows up in all the movies.
It's a straight up just fight movie.
Yeah.
I'm making
You
my,
made my Justice
I'm
League.
making my Superman movies really big because he is a big character And like I imagine like $200 million budgets going
You
into
could
these
say
movies.
that in all these films, Superman is winning. But no,
Superman's so OP
no.
that it's like, yeah, it's Charlie Sheen. He's so OP that it's like, you know, I'm just throwing so much at
I thought
him.
it was interesting. I guess you've been doing it, but I haven't. Superman 2, The Crimes of Krypton. Yes.
I was gonna do Crimes with a K, but it looked stupid.
You could have done Crimes with a Y, like Crime Time. Because then it would have been Crimes of Krypton. And the K would have still looked bad, but the Y would have been there. Don't do that.
Also, I was gonna do just Superman 2, but I was like, well, I did Up and Away,
okay.
so...
I skimmed a part here.
Yeah.
So I never saw that it said the Phantom Zone there.
Yeah.
So I literally just read an ancient Kryptonian prison crashes into the
Oh,
hood.
no, see,
So
the Phantom
I
Zone, that was the
yeah.
end credit scene of something.
Oh, okay. I
can't remember
I
what
never
genre it
saw
is.
the word the Phantom Zone. I just saw in ancient Kryptonian prison. So when you started talking about Zod, I was like, where did Zod come from? He's in the Phantom Zone. Because I just missed those 3 words. So that makes it better too. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind the gay thing because it is Jimmy Olsen. I would be pissed if it wasn't Jimmy Olsen.
That's gonna piss off fanboys so much,
Yeah.
though, if it was real.
He sends out a Justice League transmit, but he's unable to. I love how it's like, I imagine that scene, it probably isn't a funny scene, but I imagine like he sends out the JLA transmission.
Yeah.
Transmit? Send out a JLA transmit.
Yeah, because they have, like, you know, which
Yeah.
things.
But I imagine it's like Cyborg sitting on the computer and just gets a little bit. You know what I imagine it as? Remember in Galaxy Quest when they have the actual real
Yeah.
communicators and Justin Long, Brandon, is sitting there and he's like, oh, why is it going off? Why is Tim Allen talking to me?
Yeah.
That's how I imagine like Cyborg's just like listening to this, like his 90s teen punk music, right? And then he's going and then he gets a little vibrate. He's like, what's this all about? Hello? And Sue's like, you gotta help me, Vic! You gotta help me! He's like, I'll be right there.
What do you think of Livewire?
You said he's in all of them?
She. She's saying he.
Confused.
Do you not know who Livewire is?
I have to see a picture.
Why didn't you tell me in the first movie,
What?
that you didn't know who Livewire was?
I don't remember her in the first movie either, so. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's gonna be
She's in all of them.
she's gonna be just in all of them.
Like Super Mayor Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
He didn't have the best scene in my DC.
No, that's you haven't topped that.
What?
I think your
Did I
year.
say you can't top that?
I think your year was maybe my most disappointing.
this year was pretty disappointing to me. Took all year to have a good film.
Really, I put a lot of work into this year. The Arrow and Canary.
Okay, let me say. Okay, so Superman. This is a great film.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll say Wonder Woman was good. But
Arrow
again,
Canary,
it's just the motivation.
I put so much work into that trying to please you.
Fucking- Please me, and you kill 2 people that I like. Well, I don't really care about Hillary Bullock, but you killed 2 people, and one of them was one of the best too, and it's just disappointing. It was a disappointing film.
I'm really pushing Roy Harper. I don't know if you've noticed
Yeah.
that. He's been on a lot of movies, if you haven't
It was
noticed.
3.
More than a lot
He's
of
in
other
an end
people.
credits scene. He got his arm chopped off, and now he's just at the.
He was in
center.
Arrow and Canary. He was in Nightwing. Arrow and Canary 2.
That's 3 movies. You've had characters be in 3 movies.
Well, technically, Superman's been in 4 now.
Okay, so it's more than you're pushing Roy Harper. Yeah. Do you have any predictions for my year 2?
I don't know. I thought you were going to do a lot of sequels in your first year. I don't know. You're throwing some just wild things out there at me. I really don't know anymore. I'm doing almost a lot of sequels.
Yeah.
It took
I got-
in phase 1. It took till year 2 to get a Superman movie. In phase 2, it took till year 1.
I got a sequel in my year 2. I got 1 sequel.
Because you can think the MCU had 2 Iron Man movies.
I will say
in
this:
phase 1.
every single character. Well, okay, can't even word it like that. I'm gonna word it like that, but it's not true. Every single character that the movie is about in year 2, they have appeared before. So it might not be a sequel, but it may be a character that has appeared. It's The Losers 2 and 3, okay? 2 and, well, The Losers 2, it's called Back from World War II, and it's a time travel movie with the original team, but Cloud doesn't, or Storm doesn't know how he got there because he has amnesia. They're like, it's time travel. He's like, where'd my eye go? I can't see half the things you're talking about. And then The Losers 3 is the losers that got the first movie, and they're up to more. It's not it, but
What do you think of the title of Superman 2?
Crimes of Krypton. I don't know. It's just kind of.
It's not very good.
It's not very.
It's not very good. I couldn't think of any alliteration with Krypton. There's no K words. Chaos? That's a C word. The Krypton killings?
Krypton Killings.
Should I change it?
Krypton. Oh my god. The Crypt Ron Killens.
No. And Ron Evers is my villain. I thought you'd like that I put Cyborg in. I mainly did that as fan service for you.
Well, I don't like Cyborg. I just
Well, you made a movie about him, so
You didn't blow him up.
he's around an explosion.
Oh, okay. Explosions?
Yeah.
Explosions?
I don't know what the fuck explosions are. We have explosives, if that's what you mean.
This is where we get approval for the use of Legion resources like goons and getaway cars.
Explosions! I have no idea what the fuck explosions are, Bane. But we do have explosives.
Should we do the outro?
Yeah, sure.
This is the outro. It's the part where we do the outro. Like this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you get us all the time. It's free and you can always change your mind. I wanted to do the spin very seamlessly where we all kind of moved with it and kind of embraced it, but you very much focused on the fact of I'm going to stand in this one place and make you notice that it's being moved.
Okay.
So you fucked that up.
Well, I wasn't going to acknowledge it.
I wasn't going to either, and you fucked up my goal and my dreams and aspirations.
Okay, well, I'm Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Stardust at BatTracy01.
Cowboy impression real quick.
Cowboy impression.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I've been Lex Style. Get over here. I've been Lex Style. You can follow me on Instagram at StraightEdgeAtheistJerk and on Twitter at IdiotDoll.
You can follow the channel as a collective on Instagram,
Pink
Twitter, and YouTube at Punk Rock Blues.
And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues.
Yeah, you should really go check that out
Yeah.
because we put up exclusive stuff there.
Like these early.
Yeah.
Join us in a couple days.
Yeah.
This will be a Monday, so join us Friday.
Sure.
My year 2 is pretty well thought out, so those will come quicker.
Yeah, I just gotta write them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll work on that right now. I have 8 villains in my next movie, and so I don't know how to work it
Fucking
out.
8 villains.
Look at just Superman 2 had how many? Wonder Woman 2 had how many? Arrow and Canary 2 had how many? I'm thinking the Spider-Man, Homecomings. That's what I'm going for.
With your 8 villains, though, do you do it how I did, like, Batman Gotham Knights, where it's kind of not a montage, but, like, you watch, villain taken down, and then, he moved on.
No.
So you just have all 8 villains as the main villains. That's what I don't like.
You're gonna be so shocked.
It's a Cyborg movie. Is that a Static Shock reference? Because if it's the baby, what is it,
Big Bang? Bang Babies?
Bang Babies. If it's the Bang Babies, that makes sense, because I had, like, 13. I guess I have had more villains than 8, so I guess I'll allow
You're
it.
gonna be shocked to your
I have to
system.
do something with Static Shock. Shit. Oh, I got something.
You're gonna be knocked out on the street.
Is it
No.
Winslow Shot Toyman?
Yes, he's getting his own movie.
No. That's
Are you gonna do a villain movie?
Eventually. I got a
Really?
good plan for one, yeah.
I wasn't gonna.
It's gonna be a couple years away.
There's so many DC characters. I could do a Wonder Twins movie.
I typed into Vertigo. You didn't really mention that. You just went, a Losers movie. I just thought that would get more of a kick out of you. We're still rolling.
Yeah.
Bye.